Good evening, Washington. Dan from Sporting Systems here, heading back from Kent with a load of petitions. Couldn't be prouder of the transportation team that came together today. We've got 20,000 signature sheets spreading out across the state right now. They've landed at a bunch of locations there in the Puget Sound already. And the Tri-Cities and Spokane are still en route, as are the ones going back down to Vancouver. So things are going to get out there now. From here forward, sub-distribution is super important. So in the F1639 group, I'm going to set up a couple of specific discussions for each different geographic area so that people in those areas can communicate with each other about who is getting petitions taken to what shops, who has them, who needs more. So we'll keep those discussion groups rolling so that we know we can be efficient and effective with our time and the petition sheets. So we need everybody to communicate with each other, get out there, work together, go out, do signature events, make sure we get them into every gun shop, gun club, gun range, gunsmith, everything related to do with firearms, outdoors, sporting goods, so on and so forth. So just get out there and get her done. But talk to each other so that we don't end up wasting time. And specifically, we don't want ballot sheets sitting there not getting used. Get them out to where they're getting used. We'll have some more instructions coming later on how to return those completed sheets. You can mail them back per what it says on the ballot sheet, or just return them to the distribution centers that you got them from. That would be an ideal way to get them all collected back into a centralized spot, and so we have an idea of how many we have in weeks going forward, so we know when we need to make a big push and get this thing across the finish line. So please get them completed, don't linger on them, and get them back to each location. You guys are an amazing group of grassroots, boots on the ground, ready to get work done. Not going to tell you how to do it. Build a team, get a plan, do the plan, see if the plan worked. If the plan didn't work, change the plan. Do it again. See what it does. Figure out what works for your area, for you, what you're comfortable with. Get out there and make this happen. You set your own goals. Maybe it's one signature a day for the next 2 months. That's just one a day. That's one person you need to make contact and say, hey, we want to put this back out there for the voters to see again. We want this. We want our voices heard. So make that plan. If we're all doing one a day, we're going to get work done. Think about this from the election. If we could have all just turned one person, got one person to vote that didn't, or turn one yes vote to a no vote, we would have walked away with this. If we got 1/2 of the concealed carry permit holders in the state of Washington to sign these petitions, we have enough to be on the ballot. So there's plenty of opportunities. People on the east side, get active. People on the west side in the Puget Sound that are beaten into submission and don't want to raise their heads because you can't be a pro 2A person in King County. That's baloney. There's a bunch of you over there. There's an awful lot of you over there, and that's why you guys have more ballot petitions around the Puget Sound and that crescent than any other region in the state. Because you got people there, you got people that can vote, and you got people that did vote. So let's get that done. The hardest part about doing things is taking the first step. We have taken the first step. Now we need to take the next one. We can make all the excuses we want. All those are our excuses. They're reasons for us to fail. We are on the offensive now. We get to choose how we fight this battle. We don't have to sit back and have the battle dictated to us. We get to take it to them. We get to go out there and collect the signatures and get this on the ballot. But that's only going to happen if we all make the effort. And it's a little bit every day. Keep pulling in the same direction. put your personal differences aside. This is a single issue campaign. We don't need to convolute it with anything else. This is one issue, the Second Amendment, and we are going to fight to protect it, to recover it, to keep it so that other states don't see this, so that we send a message to the state legislature that Washington does care about their Second Amendment rights. So let's get this done. We've just got so much potential here, and I cannot wait to see what we do as Washington citizens. So get out there, get organized, find your path, and then take that first step. Don't let anything hold you back. Don't make any excuses. I don't care if it's the weather. I don't care if it's your car's broken. I'm down a car right now. I don't care if your back hurts. My back is in spasm right now. I don't care if your dog is sick or if it's a nice sunny day. We need one signature a day from everybody. We get that, and we are kicking some butt. So everybody, thank you for your help. We've made a big impact so far. If there's things we need to change, let us know. Get your comments up onto the Facebook group, and get involved. Keep it down to the important stuff. We don't need memes or humor or stuff like that. We need good factual data and good organization. So, hey everybody, I'm about talked out and excited to get home, get these things spread across Southwest Washington. So let's get out there and fight. Thank you very much. See you later. Carry on.